Hi guys, it's Terry here, and I thought I'd show you my Shinegreymon deck profile that I've been playing for a couple of weeks. Not gonna lie, I have been struggling to really do anything good with it, but we might as well show you it. So we'll just start off with our Digitama. So we play the 4 Upamon and 1 Tokamon. Upamon is just the best Digitama available for yellow at the moment, pretty much. I mean, when attacking, if you have 3 or security, 3 or fewer security, you can draw 1, which is pretty useful, as getting to 3 or fewer security is one of the aims of yellow. And I decided to go for the Tokamon just because, I mean, it's not amazing when an opponent's Digimon is deleted by dropping it to DP to 0. You gain 1000 DP for the turn. Sometimes the 1000 may come up, even if it's just under Shine, and then it's like it's on your turn. You can like swing over something that's big, maybe even like an Omnimon, one of the Omnimons. So that's that. Moving on to our level 3s, we play 4 of the starter deck Patamon, 4 of the BT1 Patamon, and 3 Lotmon. So we play 4 of the starter deck Patamon because its inheritable is pretty good. When an opponent's Digimon is deleted by dropping his DP to 0, you gain 1 memory. With yellow, you kind of want to work with as much memory as possible, and just gaining that 1 is pretty useful, especially if you're dropping Shine if you're at 3. Just because when you delete something, you'll even getting that 1 brings it back to 0, so you can do 1 more action for your turn. I then play 4 of the BT1 Patamon. On play, reveal the top 4 of your deck, and you can add any yellow tamers among them, then put the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So I play this one just because playing Shinegreymon, you need to see your tamers. That's just, it's part of your setup to, get most value out of Shine. It's a bit annoying being an on-play cost of 3, but sometimes I feel just digging is worth it, even if it's just cycling. So far, in theory, you shouldn't really whiff with it too often. I think I've done it maybe 3 or 4 times since I've been playing it. I currently like it, but who knows, maybe I might drop 1 and then add another card in. And we play 3 Lotmon. Lotmon is just pretty good. You can look at the top card of your security, and if you do, you can add it, and if you do that, you can draw 1. So it's just pretty much a straight +1, and it also helps you get to the goal of getting to 3 or fewer security. I do currently like it at 3. I was playing it at 4, but maybe I saw it a bit too much, but then again, you can always evolve into it. But so far, I like this ratio of 3s. That's 11. For our level 4s, we play 4 Repamon, 3 Unimon, and 3 Turimon. So I play 4 Repamon basically because it's the same play cost as a rookie, which can be very important because in Shine, your 3s are okay, but and you want to be able to get to like your level 6s as soon as possible in this deck. So I play just having Repamon at 4. You can Digivolve on top of it. It's like regular for level 2, being like a 2 to Evo, but just being able to play it from 3, especially if you have the TK, which we'll get on to, is just quite nice. We play 3 Cherrymon just because it's 1 to Digivolve into, which helps you get, again, closer to your level 6s in a much more memory efficient way. And we play 3 Unimon. Honestly, you have to play blockers, but it's really weird for me because I don't often have it out. 9 times out of 10, it's just there until I need to evolve on top into a level 5, but you have to at least have some form of defense against things like Rookie Rush or when people go wide. So that's it with 11 level 4s. We then play for our level 5s. We play 4 Rise Greymon, 4 Sirenmon, and 3 Antilamon. 4 Rise because he's the most important level 5 you want to see, just because when Digivolving you can play 1 yellow tamer from your hand without paying its memory cost. The on-play effects don't activate, but it just helps you get to your, having more tamers on board to get more value out of Shine. And its inheritable is pretty cool, so when you have 3 or more yellow tamers in play, the Digimon gets an extra security attack, which is again pretty useful, especially with Shine, because you're swinging in with on average, if you have 3 tamers, a 14k Shine, so it probably won't die, which is nice. And then we're just playing 4 Sirenmon and 3 Antilamon just because they are 2 to Digivolve into. They're just pretty cheap. It's what you want to do. There are other options, like there's the Angelamons that either lets you gain security if you have 3 or fewer, or lets you make a Digimon your opponent has have security attack -2 for the turn. They are nice tech options, but I just wanted to go for pretty much pure efficiency because, quite frankly, with yellow, you're always trying to get to your top end. Anything in between is just a stepping stone. So we play the reason we play 4 Saimon is because it's pretty cheap to hard play if we need to with 5, and it just lets you go hopefully next turn into one of your level 6s pretty easily. And Antilamon, again, cheap, and I guess it's 8,000 DP, which could come up if you need to swing with it, but honestly you're not swinging that often with your level 5s because you need them for your level 6s. And we're playing, yeah, so that's it with 11 level 5s. For our level 6s, shocking no one, we play 4 Shinegreymon. Then the 2 Slash and 2 Kentaurus. I mean, what can you say? Shine is your win condition. I mean, when he's Digivolved, suspend all Yellow Tamers, and for each time you suspend this way, you can minus 4,000 DP to one of your opponent's Digimon. He is just very good when you can get him off. It takes a lot of setup, but the payoff can be worth it. You can clear entire boards with him if you got enough Tamers. And you also gain 1,000 DP for each tamer you have in play during your turn, so he's obviously going to be a pretty big boy during your turn. For the other things, we play 2 Slash and 2 Kentaurus. These are just here for utility. Slash is just here when you need to take care of something problematic, especially in the early game, because often you're not having enough tamers to make Shine that useful. So he's there, and I played Kentaurus. Typically, this slot for most decks would be the Glorious Bursts. And it is a good card, but for me, it was just going that I'm always trying to go to level 6, so I wanted to have other options, and Kentaurusmon can just help you stall for that one turn you need to hopefully get into the Shine the next turn. Plus, you can just sort of swing in freely with it, because if it dies, you're at least getting some value by reducing one of your opponent's Digimon by 11,000. So far, it's been nice when it's come up. Again, though, with further testing, maybe I might want to play like the Glorious Burst or maybe Eden's Javelin, just having those options. But for now, it is what it is. So we're there with our 8 level 6s, and then the remainder of our deck, if you wouldn't have guessed, are Tamers. So we play 4 of the TK from BT1, 3 of the starter deck TK, and 3 Kari from BT2. So, you play 4 of this TK because he is, quite frankly, the best yellow tamer. If you have 2 or less security at the start of your turn, you can go to 3. And on play, you can look at your security stack, reveal 1 card in it, and add it to your hand. And if it's yellow, you can trigger recovery +1. You often want to start off with him very early because being at 3 memory is really nice, and also just being able to look at your security and take something, and it can help you, unbrick your hand. It can help you get closer to, putting a Shine on board or that one missing piece that you need. We play 3 of the starter deck TK because, to be fair, he's the only other yellow tamer you have apart from the Kari and this one. I mean, it's an okay effect. During your opponent's turn, all your security Digimon get 2,000, which can be a bit of a deterrent, especially if you have a couple of them out for them to attack into security. And security effect is to play without cost. Also, it's fairly cheap, so if you open them, you can just drop them in the early game just to make sure you have the tamers you want for a Shine. And you play 3 of the Kari Kamiya, which is, at the start of your turn, if you have 3 for your security cards, you can gain 1 memory. This is pretty good, especially with this TK, pretty much going that you'll be able to go to up to 4 memory, then 5, then 6 if you get them all out. I'm currently only playing 3 because I feel like 3 is enough. Just because having 6 memory, assuming you have this TK out, is always pretty useful for Shine, because that means you can pretty much get up to 1 full Digivolution, at least the way that I'm aiming to play the deck. And also, your opponent, if they're really smart, will try to leave you at more than 3 security until they're pretty much ready to kill you. So sometimes it's really awkward, and so it's just what it is. These are the yellow tamers we have, so these are the ones we have to play. But yeah, that's it with our 10. So that's really it for the profile. There are certain other cards you probably could play, there's the Salamon that if you have 3 for your security and it's deleted, you can gain 1 security, which is quite nice. There's so many just different options, but I felt like for Shine you need to go very efficient, because for most people, I just think most people can play around Shine quite easily, because they know that you need to build up, they know that you need to have a certain amount of tamers, they can sort of just wait it out until they're ready to kill you. So I feel just going the most efficient route is the best way possible. If you have any sort of comments or criticisms, I'd be happy to hear them. But until next time, this is me signing out. Like, comment, and subscribe.